Hello everybody, I'm Cenote and welcome back to Planet Crafter 1.0. Well, we are progressing really well and we've unlocked the backpack tier 6 in between episodes, so I'm definitely getting that. I'm looking forward to seeing what that holds. All of the others are unlocked. We've got a few more things to go here. We also did unlock the portal generators, and that I definitely want to do. Uses a lot of energy, but that's not a problem anymore. I also need to put water life collectors out in the wild in various places to see if I can collect some eggs. And soon we will be getting the Beehive tier 2s, which will be pretty cool because we need a lot of bees. I also need to increase heat a fair bit, so I'm going to have to put some more heaters in and maybe give oxygen a bit of a push as well. But we also have places to explore, new places, lots of them. And I think maybe first we'll head out in that direction because I found a couple of golden chests that, well, one's completely new and the other one's moved. So yeah, we'll be doing that. So let's get stuck in. Right, before we go anywhere, backpack tier 6. Ooh, it's expensive. Balzar Magnetar. Right, I have everything and there we go. Now let's see what difference. Now we had 35 before, so wow, is that an extra 2 rows? That takes it up to 45. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, yeah. 45. That's brilliant. Alright, if we walk around, I've expanded this platform. So I've got lots of space for farms now, and I did add a couple of extra farms. Just on the things that we were struggling with. And I do have seeds for cocoa and wheat, so I do need to put those farms down as well. Oh, quite a bit to do. Just a couple of corrections. Some people noticed a couple of episodes ago that I had set this one to demand instead of supply. I did fix that. Also, production fuses don't affect farms. I'll just make that clear. Yeah, that was my mouth running ahead of my brain. It'll be things that, like the extractors that have a time associated with them. So, well, we've unlocked Guerrero eggs, so okay, it needs to get out. Okay, go away. Yeah, okay. So you can see production time 70 seconds. Those production times can be reduced. Anyway, I think I've got everything I need. Let's just head out in this direction. First, we'll go to Paradise Valley. I did mention that there was a golden chest originally somewhere around where the Uranium cave was. But it's still there, but it's just not quite in the same place. Alright, we're coming into Paradise Valley. We just came over the wreck in the desert biome. And we are standing on the eastern side. And there's lots of rocks. The entrance to the cave, the Uranium cave, is right here. Now, there's this rock. And there's this rock. And there's a sort of empty opening between them. And if you come into it, there's your golden chest. And it's got some goodies. Another production fuse, more tokens, rockets, ooh, good stuff. Right, so we got that one. For the next one, we're going to head into the Rainbow Caves. And this one I had a little bit of help with. I was told kind of the area that it was in, and then had to look for it. And I can tell you it was not easy to find. So from the quartz, you go past this cave and you head over this way through more caves. Oh, gosh, I am getting myself all turned around into this. I think it's the Balzar quartz cave. Okay, so there's the solar quartz cave. There's an opening over here. Okay, so we've come up to the top of the ramp. And we can see the solar quartz cave, and there's a kind of an opening over here. If you hop up here, you can see the coordinates if you're interested in them. But there's another chest and more good stuff. So that sorts that out. And these caves are absolutely amazing. There's so many little holes and cracks that you can fly through. Absolutely brilliant. Right, I picked up enough for a couple of heaters, so we're going to head out in that direction, go and pop them in the heater zone. That little tree area is looking quite nice. I think I've got 3 tree spreaders in there. Oh, it's going to get difficult to reach my fuses. Okay, so this will take us pretty much to 5. Go stand over here. Make sure that these are in range. Perfect. They are. All right, that's going to give us a good boost. And we do have a few fuses. But I have some oxygen with me. I also have the stuff for a teleporter, because we're going to head out to a new area. I do want to do the portal generators in this episode. I want to touch on them. But there are still places on this planet that we haven't visited yet. And there's a whole story to get into. So I will get into the portal generators shortly, just as a sort of introduction to them. But I need to head out to new areas. First place we're going to is a place called the Crater. So I'm going to head out there. It's dark, but it'll be light by the time we get to the other side, or semi-light. Alright, so we've come through to the waterfall biome. It's still a little dark. We're going to head up the hill. Now, there are a few ways to get to this biome, but there's this gap in the rocks, and that's where we're going to go through. Okay, so here we are on the eastern side of the crater. There are a couple of points of interest. First one is on the eastern side of this island. And actually, there's a graphical glitch, so I think that's actually it over there. Let's go and see. Yep, there's a bunker. So we can just hop in there. Right, it's a little one. There's some oxygen and some food and stuff down here. Let's see. I thought I'd found the perfect meteor crater to build my launch platform, but the visibility is atrocious. There's no way I'll be able to send anything from down here. I will try to make another base higher on the crater rim, somewhere near... I got a 585.152 should work. Hopefully the fog will fade away soon. That was E16 in 3041. Okay, we're having an event outside. What have we got here? Terra tokens. We'll take those. Rocket engine we'll take. Definitely want that. The rest of the stuff, honestly, I don't need. But that gives you an idea of what's down here. Yeah, that was aimed straight at me. What is this? Oh, I think this is yeah, osmium and sulfur storm. I don't think we've seen one in the playthrough. I've seen a couple in between episodes. Not too many, but it gives you osmium and sulfur. Pretty cool. We kind of need to go to the southwest of... Yeah, you can see solar panels up top there. So this is what E16 was talking about with his message. There you go. Now we could break those down, rebuild them, add them to our grid, but I have no interest in that. This is quite a large bunker. Anyway, this is a nice place. It's not very nice at the beginning of the game, because this whole crater is filled with an orange fog dust. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to find anything. There are chests in here as well. There are blue chests. I know there's one kind of in that area over there. So there are a few. There's a couple on the top as well. There's a couple of cave entrances, one over there, one over there. That one will take you through to the osmium cave, through to the zeolite cave, then the osmium cave. That'll take you into the pulsar cave that we saw from the other side. It's actually, I've cleaned it out. There were not many pulsars at all, and it was pretty easy to find my way around. Things have changed. There's exit passages all over the place. So yeah, that's changed. Anyway, back to the business at hand. All right, we went down to... Okay, so we're going to head over this way. There's a little office, jetpack on the table. And there's our first chest, and there's a message. No doubt E16. Sending message, attempt. Okay. Interesting. Rocket engine. That's all I want. Right. What have we got here? Terra tokens. Cool. Rocket engine. Yes. Another rocket engine. We'll take the tier 2 mutagen. That's pretty good. Actually, I'm starting to think I need to pick up some iridium and uranium rods. I'm going to drop off all the iron. I don't need the iron. Coming down the passage. Another door. Not much. Terra tokens. Yes. And this blocks you off over here. Alright. But there is a downstairs. And there's a pulsar lying on the table. More tokens. And this is the one golden effigy that you're going to find outside of the golden chests. So we're going to grab that one. Check out the message. What if I just stayed here forever? I've found enough ice to drink and my crops are getting bigger and bigger. I've successfully set up an energy source with a few solar panels, and for now at least I finally have a bit of comfort. Could I spend all my life by myself? Do you need company to live? Will I die alone? There's something really strange about this planet. I can't put my finger on it, but the more time I spend here, the more I want to stay. It's nonsense. Eklis, 3041. So he got himself pretty well set up. I wonder what happened. Anyway, we can now head back. Okay, so this was the office. That's the exit, and we didn't come this way. But yeah, not a lot, I don't think. Ah. Okay, we got that. Right, what do you have to say? How many days have I spent on this planet? I can't tell anymore. Does my family even remember me? I miss them so much. I miss everything that's not a red rock at this point. There's somebody waiting for me back home. Is there really any chance of me getting out of here? I'm doing my best to survive, and I'm getting better and better at it. Maybe someone will come. Maybe they'll send a rescue team. There's no way nobody's looking for us. Looking for me. Eklis, 3041. Right, what do we have in here? Ah, yes, more rocket engines. Excellent. Alright, well, we're almost full. And we have checked out everything. That's where we were blocked from the other side. And we can just get out of here. And what I will do... Okay, there's one more place of interest. Very interesting place. And that's up top. So what I'll do is I'll set up the teleporter. You can kind of put this teleporter inside, outside, pretty much anywhere you want. Right, so there we have a teleporter. And we'll call this... because this is called the Cenote Biome, or Cenote, or whatever it is. And hydration is low, and that's fine. Alright, so we'll head back, empty out the stuff, and then we'll pop back here. Alright, we have unlocked mutagen tier 4. And, oh, the amphibian farm is already unlocked. Awesome. Alright, well, I need to... I happen to collect enough stuff to do 5 more drones, so that's what I'm going to do. Takes us up to 25. This drone port is full. Alright, another thing people in the comments have told me, let me turn this torch off. You can have only one drone port and hundreds of drones if you like. It's just when your drones are not active, when they're not busy and the drone port is full, they'll sort of hover around the top. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that really, but I want to try and keep my place looking a little bit better. So I'm going to stick to the rules established in the game. And yeah, I'll just have a home for every drone. But, you know, it's an option. You can do that. These do use power, so if you're struggling for power, that's fine. Just have 100 drones in one drone port. But okay, I'm offloaded. Let's head back to Cenote. Okay. That was weird. I got stuck. Alright, so first of all, there's a chest over here. Go and have a look at this. Oh, nice stuff. Don't need any of those, as I've learned. I have an abundance of uranium rods. Oh, a couple more rocket engines. Very cool. Alright. Now, I'm going to pack up my teleporter, because I think I'm going to need it. And there's a big hole over here with the waterfall falling into it. We're going. Yeehaw! And underneath is a cave that goes through, but we're not going there, we're going down, and there's a cave over here, and at the end of the cave is a golden chest. Well, not much good stuff in there. We'll take that for now. Alright, cool. But okay, we're going to head back down this cave. Alright, and we arrive in this room. Quite a nice looking place. Doesn't seem to be any way out of here, so this is possibly it. I'll take those. But then you look down. And there appears to be something deeper in the water, so let's ready ourselves. Oh my gosh, there's fish in here already. Oh shit, but this is nice. Alright, so which way do we go first? Let's go to the south. Because there's something just over the edge. Maybe some good stuff. Not really. At this point you'll realize that you are actually using oxygen. Oh, there's something there. So let's pop up and go and have a look at it. Looks like a habitat of some kind. There's things to pick up. And there's chests with some decent stuff. Oh, mutagen 4. That's a first look. There's some more. Alright, and there's a message. Now, we don't really have time to read messages. I won't surrender. I won't let myself be taken by this cold and dusty planet. I will look everywhere. I will even dig deep to find resources that will allow me to get off this hell. I need to find materials to craft a rocket and build a launch platform. Without a multi-tool, everything takes so much time, but I have to prevail. I won't give up. I won't surrender. Class. That was a year later. Alright, oxygen. And we continue our journey. There's a little spot over here. And there's a message. The self shouldn't exist. That's what we've been told since we were born. We've lived as one. We, the Wardens, are one, united without individuals in the group. Can the concept of a group even exist if there are no entities? But when your own existence is threatened, when your self can disappear, how can one really be selfless? Is the urge to survive really incompatible with selflessness? A Warden, and we don't know what year that was. So that's our introduction to Wardens. And it's a fairly long swim and you get to this amazing staircase. It looks like there was civilization here. It's a long way. And that's why I brought the teleporter, because there's no way I'm swimming back through that. Anyway, there's a thing here. Oops. Oh, there's two things now. Huh. That's the first time I've seen a mini golden chest. We want to survive. Waiting for certain death is not selflessness, it's suicide. It is self-destruction. Some of us have chosen to leave before the inevitable, to leave the destruction behind and our loved ones who think that fate is greater than choice. If you want to join us, use this chip to find 10 hidden keys we left behind on this planet and place them in an extraction capsule. Oh, that's new. That's from a Warden. Oh, so that's maybe a way off the planet. So, what have we got here? A Warden key detector. Use this blueprint screen to unlock a new blueprint. I use this in a blueprint screen. Okay, that's interesting. A new twist. Okay, and in this area, you... Oh, that's golden frog eggs. Oh yes, frogs became available. That's right. Alright, so we're going to grab the golden frog eggs. We'll hop around. If those are there, then there's another one somewhere down here, maybe? There's a bit of a pain that you can't use your jetpack in these Warden areas. Yeah, there's the other golden eggs. Okay, wait, I saw a passage going somewhere. There's night falling again. Oh, no, that's just the passage down to where we were. Alright, the torch isn't very effective in this place, unfortunately, so I'll have to... I'm going to pop down my teleporter. Cenote, and I'm going to head home. And blueprint screen. And decode the chip. Oh, a new blueprint Warden key detector. So am I supposed to do something with that? Wait a minute, am I supposed to craft it? Oh, there it is. Okay, 2 solars, magnetar bulzar. Alright, I've got everything. So we'll build that. And equip it. Yes, you do equip it. Excellent. Wow, we got fish, we got frogs. I haven't even made fish and we've already got frog eggs. Alright, but I have to go back to Cenote because there's something there. Just grab a bite and a drink first. And I do need to offload. Right, everything is offloaded. Back in. Okay, I'm gonna have to check this place out a little bit more. I know that there's a message somewhere up there, so we're gonna head over there. But I'm gonna have to check it out to see if there's any more interesting stuff. Alright, another message. What will the future be for us? What is our destiny? We believe that we can survive, that we can find another place and build a new colony once again. Just as we did long ago, we can do it again. To our sisters, brothers, mothers, fathers, peers, we are sorry. A Warden. So, some of the Wardens decided to hightail it out of here, and others stayed. But, where did they stay? Oh, secrets will be revealed. Alright, you got to be careful in these places because it's easy to forget that you don't have a jetpack on. Or that your jetpack doesn't work. But yeah, I'm not sure if anything kind of new is going to happen in this area. So maybe I'm just going to leave this and we'll use it to head home for now. But I do believe it's time to step up my game on the extractor side, because right now I've only got one extractor in the super alloy cave, so those rods are coming through terribly slowly. So I've picked up enough for at least a couple of extractors, and I'm going to head off to the super alloy cave, pop in another one, do with it what should be done, and then I think maybe one more in the osmium cave for now. After that, I'm going to start looking a little bit more seriously at the iridium, because I seem to be running slightly short of iridium rods. Not a train smash, but it would be nice to make sure that the supply is secure. Now that means I can totally get rid of this, delete it, good, good, and then I'll put a T3 in its place. And set that one to super alloy and supply super alloy. Good. Aluminium's looking fine. Everything's groovy. All right, excellent. Let's head off. Actually, don't even need the shredder in here anymore, but I'll leave it because I don't want to fill up my space. All right. I also need to get rid of that one. I will do. Let's pop this down and select osmium and supply osmium. There we go. That one's set. It might not be a bad idea to do some housekeeping. And that one's gone. When I've pulled up my inventory with stuff. Oh my gosh, I didn't want to do that and now I can't rebuild it. Oh hell. Alright, well, after all of that, yep, everything is cleaned up. I can extend out this way. I can... don't think I can put another one over there, but yeah. We will have enough space to make sure that we can ramp up the production of it. And we have unlocked the Tier 2 aquarium. Now that's useful. Boy, okay, I'll definitely get into fish in the next episode. But I've got to sort out a few things here first. Oh, there we go. I've got to set up the automation here as well. So that was still a tier 1. Okay. Iridium. And supply iridium. And I don't have space for this. Wait a minute. Do we have space to do an automation? Do we have stuff to do an automation? We've got that. But an autocrop? Yes, we do. Ooh, good. So I'm going to take a platform and I'm going to put it over here. May not be the best place for it. Yeah, it's not. Try that again. We'll take a foundation, we'll put it over here. I could then fit another... I could fit 2 more over here of the tier 3s, and then over here, somewhere in the middle. Put that in, set that to make iridium rods, and to supply iridium rods. And just like that, we're set up. Alright, well, I've got some material to expand platforms and put handrails in. I don't have any space for that stuff in my storage. Well, actually, I do. Oh yes, that's because I haven't set up tier 3s on the regular mine yet. Alright, so my question is, how does this detector work? Equip this and explore the world to find Warden's hidden structures. Okay, so when I've got that equipped, things that weren't there before are just going to appear? Is that what they're talking about? Well, when it happens, it happens. And we built a couple of things. How's our power doing? Oh, our power's doing just fine. No issues whatsoever. Another thing you'll notice when you're walking around outside, I'll put these area lights all over the place. It doesn't do much during the day, but makes the place look a little better at night, not so dark. And I'll just have them around the perimeter and on the building in various places just to light it up a little bit, make it look more interesting. And we have just unlocked the tier 2 Beehive. Right, well, that's another game changer. And for that we need plastic, T2 fertilizer, tree bark, and bee larva. And it just so happens that I have some bee larva. Alright, we have 6. I only need 4 because that's how many of these I'm going to put up. Once again, not too far from the base, and you know, it's not really sure where I'm going to put them. I can put them up over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So I'm going to pop into them, and these produce bees and honey. So I'm going to set them to supply bees and honey. And I'll just go through and set them all. All right, good. Those are set. That means that I need to have a chest for bees. And we're going to set this one to demand bees. There we go. We have a bee container, and that means we're also going to need something else, which I'm just going to pop into this area over here. I will need a shredder that will kind of automate things because I need bees and I need to get rid of the excess honey. Otherwise, that honey is going to basically end up blocking the bees from being produced. Okay, so just around this area, we'll put this in, and then we'll set this to initially demand just honey. If we start having a problem with honey, then we can switch it to bees. And then I will set this as well. Now, we haven't spoken about priorities, but the higher the number, the higher the priority. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to a -1 priority, which means that our normal honey container over here is set to a 0, which is higher. So it will receive the honey first before it comes in here. And then I'm going to set this as automatically destroy contents when the inventory is full. So when this fills up, it'll empty it out, and then there'll be space again. It's covered 2 topics. It's covered the automatic shredding, and it's also covered the priorities. So you can put a priority on any inventory you like. But now let's have a look at the comparison between the T1 and T2. Okay, so this one, plants 350, insects 15. With an energy of 25. And this plants 358, insects 390, and energy 95. So yeah, it's a lot more energy, but it's a lot more insects as well. A lot more. Plants is pretty much the same. All right, and for anyone wanting to know why those old tier 1 tree spreaders are there, I don't know, I just like those trees. Gives this area a little bit more. We have finished amphibians. We are 10% towards mammals. Ah, mammals coming soon. Oh, right. I need to step things up again. We're at 510 GTI, which is about 10% of the way to the end game target of 5 TTI, which is over here. And there's only a couple more things to unlock. We've got the animal shelter, the animal feeder, and the extraction platform on this side. And then on the bio side, genetic synthesizers coming next. Strabo frog eggs. Animal spreader rocket, yeah. Genetic extractor. Genetic synthesizer. Okay, so 2 different machines, cool. And there's an animal spreader rocket as well, 90 kilotons. That's also new. Right, I think I need to put out more extractors, so I'm going to head out. The first one I'm going to do is going to be the obsidian, because I don't have an extractor out here yet. I did put one out here, okay. But it's not set to supply yet. That's right. Okay. So we'll set that to supply obsidian now. I have more drones. They will be taken up until that container is full. So that's cool. All right. But if the frog eggs are appearing, that means that there's a chance I could pick up a special kind of frog egg. Oh, there's butterflies. No, it's not butterflies. What is this? Oh, that's the one. Okay. Cool. Warden's key. Nice. Okay. Oh, interesting. So we've picked up a Warden's key. There's a frog pond. So while I'm out here, I might as well just collect this. These are lava frogs? Lava. They're pretty cool. They look nice at night. Now you can only collect the frog eggs from a place once. After that, they are gone. Now, there was also a pond, if you remember, in the cave where the golden chest was. So we're going to pop in there. We fly into the cave and then just head to the back, trying to avoid the lava. And there we go. More lava and frog eggs. I just figured I'd collect them while I'm out here. And there is one more that I need to go and find. And I think it's over here in this big pond. And it's close to the edge and I'm going to get burnt. Yes, there it is. Yeah, there we go. If you land on the thing, oh, can you not get it now? Huh, interesting one. Alright, well, apparently you can't pick up this egg. devs. This is a small problem. Alright, I've tried from every angle. Those eggs I cannot pick up. So that's a bit of a bummer. So in case you don't know where those eggs are, they literally right through this little corridor here. And straight down there. If they ever get fixed, you'll be able to fetch them. Otherwise, the other one's out to the sort of northeast in the corner, and then the other one is in the cave with the golden chest. Anyway, let's head back. Okay, so we are back, and I need some water, and I'm just going to head out to the uranium cave. I'm not going to put a teleporter in there just yet. I don't know if it's really that necessary, but I think eventually the faraway mines will definitely have teleporters just to make it easier to get there. And I need to come and sort out the aluminium, get rid of that old extractor. It's not really doing anything anymore. We are here. I'm going to put this one over. Are you kidding me? What's really? Well, it was rare. Okay, there we go. Now we can tell this guy, I want you to do uranium, and I want you to supply uranium. Now I'm going to get rid of this one. Alright, we'll take all of that out, break that down. Now this one, I am going to put down a platform, and then I'm going to pop in an auto crafter. I think it's probably going to go in that direction, I think. And this can make uranium rods, and it can then supply the uranium rods. Nice, it's already built. And I see it pull the uranium out of the shredder that I put there for temporary storage. And just so I don't have to come back here too often, I'm actually going to set up a second one. Uranium and supply uranium. So there's our little uranium production spot sorted out. Right, and one more thing. So the golden chests. I believe that 3 of them have been moved. That's what I can find so far. 3 of them were moved from the original locations, and 1 of them is new. So only the one in the Rainbow Caves was an actual new one as far as I can tell. The others were just moved from one place to another. Or maybe they are new and the others were just deleted. But we're going to go and find one more that I thought I knew the location of, but which also moved. So as it's getting dark again, I'm going to head out to the waterfall. Alright, so as we stand looking at the waterfall, I've told you about the one up there. There you can see it. I've told you about the one on that side underneath that rock under the water, and I've told you about the one up at the top. Now, there used to be one in a cave over on this side, but that cave has disappeared. Yeah, that cave used to be kind of in this area, and it was underwater, or depending on when you went to look for it. But apparently that's moved, and it's on this side. So yeah, if we're over here, a bit of drink, and we dive under the water, there is a little cave-looking thing over here. And if we head in there, there it is. Ah, very nice. More tokens, more goodies. And as usual, I'm going to do a whole episode on all the golden chest locations, so that's one of the reasons why I'm leaving the effigies. Actually, I don't need zeolite anymore. I did put an extractor in the zeolite cave, so I've got a full chest of that. Anyway, that sorts that out. Now, there are a couple more biomes that I need to check out, and they are kind of all next to or on top of each other, but perhaps they are a story for another day. Anyway, we've achieved a bit today. We visited the Cenote Biome. We found a few more golden chests and upscaled things a little bit, put some new miners in where there weren't miners before, improved our rod production, added some drones. So let's see how we're doing. Yeah, I'm happy with heat and pressure. I don't know if I'm too happy with oxygen. That could be boosted a little bit. Biomass is doing okay. In fact, it's not doing very badly at all. But I have been holding back. The reason is because there's a lot I'd like to get through before I need to really increase things. But if we come over here, yeah, we have Proteus fish eggs. So we actually have fish eggs, which means that I could start pushing animals. Don't want to do that just yet. Now, bear in mind, in this game, fish, amphibians, and mammals all fall under mammals. So anything that you do there will increase all of them. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment. We have full automation going. I don't have to go and pick up materials from the ground or from extractors anymore. They are being delivered have extractors in all the important places. Probably not enough. I will have to upgrade them. I'm also making the rods at those locations because it's better to bring one item back than 9. So you don't want to bring 9 super alloys all the way back just to make one rod at base when you could just make one rod at the extractors and bring one rod back. So that'll take a bit of a load off the drones. Anyway, that's all looking pretty good at the moment. I'm happy with the progress. We are 17% towards mammals. I've got lots of decorating to do. Haven't got my bedroom sorted out. But yeah, things are looking good. And now that we've got the aquarium, we can actually put some fish down. So we'll do some frogs and fish in the next episode. It should be pretty good. And get a little bit more boost going and push us towards mammals. So we can actually experiment with them. But we do have a couple more biomes that we need to have a look at. And one of them will give us more insights into the story. So if you like this video, give us a like if you want to see more. Subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. I appreciate all the comments and feedback and support that I've had in the series so far. It's been phenomenal. Thank you so much. And thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, cheers.